an 8-point decision back on November 28th. As Springville got the victory 57-49, a game they got off to a big start over Maquoketa Valley, 17-2. It was tied at halftime, a 5-point lead for Maquoketa Valley in the third, but Coach Scott Monk talked about young mistakes, too many turnovers in this game. They hope to recreate that tonight and change some things around. That was the first game without Abby Holtz, who broke her hand back in the second game of the season at Go against MFL Marmac in that win. And tonight, you face them without another guard, as Abby Holtz is still out with that hand injury. Emerson Woodenball, unfortunately, sick. So just when the Wildcats thought they were getting better, have another illness. Those are things you have to overcome. Coach Monk and company have done it over the years. So next person in here, and we'll see who can fill that void, hopefully early on, and set the tone tonight here, Danny.
That's right, Bush. It's unfortunate for Maquoketa Valley. They have had a couple of key injuries, and they both happened about the time that they played Springville, with, as you mentioned, Holtz as well as Wittenbaugh out tonight with illness, and it's going to hurt. There's no question about it. But as you said, it's next person in, and Maquoketa Valley's got some depth, so they're on their home floor. It'll be a good crowd here tonight, and hopefully they can put some things together and get a victory.
Scott Monk, the head coach, 12th year in Maquoketa Valley, 209 wins, 64 losses, started here in 2006. After 3 years at Anamosa from 01 to 04, 39 and 28 with the Lady Raiders, 15th year overall, 248 wins and 92 losses for the Anamosa native and the 1994 graduate of Anamosa High School, Scott Monk. As Christina Zaruba is the first-year head coach, taking over for Nate Sanderson, who had the ship at Springville for quite some time. He decided to make the move up to Class 5A, and he is the head coach at Linn-Mar now, as the Orioles looking for their fourth state tournament final in a row. They've won the last two, as they've been to state 5 times since 2007 in the history of Springville basketball. They've won 3 titles in 2008, 2016, and 2017. They have 2 main cogs in this offensive lineup that have helped the team get to the state tournament the last couple of years. In Riley Minster and Michaela Nahazo, both 1,000-point performers, as both are going Division II. They're staying together, and they're taking their talents to Minnesota State, as a couple other talented athletes, Maggie Wagaman and Sammy Johnson, they're both going to play college, but volleyball at Kirkwood next fall. As we'll get the starting lineups to you next, get ready for the opening tip. This is area basketball, Maquoketa Valley style from JFCH Sports.
Contact me, Chad Frazier, at BC Land Services in Earlville for all your maintenance projects such as tree removal and trimming, small dirt work projects, lawn seeding, and more. BC Land Services is fully insured and licensed. Contact me at 563-590-8074 or on Facebook. And best of luck to all area athletes and coaches.
Since 1995, Edgewood Feed Mill Construction has provided customers with a quality pre-engineered building package for their swine facility needs. Edgewood Feed Mill Construction is a general contractor and will assist you with the construction of your livestock facility start to finish. For more information on Edgewood Feed Mill Construction, contact Steve Harris at 563-920-7835.
Clifton Murdoch Funeral Home and Cremation Services in Earlville are proud of all area athletes and coaches. Best of luck for a successful season from everyone at Clifton Murdoch Funeral Home in Earlville.
This is Fred Smock from Dunlap Motors and Independence with Chevy, Buick, and certified pre-owned Chevy, Buick, and GMC, and nearly 300 new and used cars and trucks in stock. We have big town inventory with small town service. Go to DunlapMotorsIndy.com.
At Precision Collision, we are committed to providing you with high-quality auto body repair and paint refinishing. Our expertly trained technicians can repair all accidental damage and get you back on the road in no time. Come visit me, Jeff, for a free estimate. We are located along Highway 20 at the Delaware turnoff. Precision Collision, one call does it all, quality guaranteed.
For the best selection of Chevy, Buick, and GMCs in the area, see Bob Stephen Motors in Manchester. We offer straightforward pricing and carry a low overhead, so we can pass those savings on to you. We also take care of you after the sale and offer a state-of-the-art service department with ASE trained technicians. For a full list of our inventory, visit us on the web at bobstephenmotors.com.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. It takes the right financial partner who cares as much about your future as you do, building a financial plan to meet your life's priorities and helping you achieve the financial security you're after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact me, Mitch Payton, or Matt Schulte today. You and Northwestern Mutual, stronger together.
Back inside Maquoketa Valley High School Gymnasium in Delhi, John Swisher and former Maquoketa Valley boys assistant coach Dan Casa joining me here tonight for this one. Should be an entertaining contest as Maquoketa Valley and Springville getting ready to square it off as this series is controlled right now by Maquoketa Valley in the last 22 innings. Maquoketa Valley has won 12, Springville 10, and Maquoketa Valley dominates the series here since 2006. They've won 8. Springville has won 3, including Springville's last win here, December 8th, 2015, 62-49. Sam Wall, Peyton Reese, Gracie Gellerson, Macy Hager, and Maddie Anderegg, the starters for the Wildcats. As we're underway, the tip goes to Springville, going left to right. As we get started, it's 6:03 on this Tuesday night. As there's a pass on the far side, it's chased down by Nicole Kane. Riley Minster, Michaela Nahazel, Maddie Wagaman, and Alyssa Yeager are the starters here for Springville. There's a 3, top of key, no good. Inside rebound, off the window and good by Alyssa Yeager.
It's unfortunate Maquoketa Valley had blocked out well there, but the possession was lost and dropped right in the hands, and Springville only scored.
2-0. Orioles with the lead here. We have a whistle on the near side and a hand check foul call there. It'll be the first foul called on Springville in the form of Riley Minster. She's one of 2 who has 1,000 points on this team. Her and her teammate Michaela Nahazel have been part of great success here the last several years for Springville. Here's a steal, getting ahead to Nahazel, no good, off the bankboard, and retrieved by Macy Hager. Here come the Wildcats. 2-0 Springville. Good pass inside Reese. High off the window. And good. Avoiding the black jerseys. I believe Sam Wall with the assist. It was down. It was. That's Peyton Reese. Ties this game up to 2. Our first tie of the game. As there's the ball stolen away. And then trying to get her hands back on it. Riley Minster, they're going to call her for the foul?
Yeah, they should have.
There it is. Her second. That's big.
That's a 50-50 ball that Maquoketa Valley just won. In a game like this big of stage, you've got to win the 50-50 ball count. And that's one for Maquoketa Valley to start here early with.
And it gives Minster her second foul already here. 2-2, 6:45 to go, quarter 1. Wall has it. Pass to the right side. This is Anderegg. Maddie Anderegg getting the start here tonight, the 5'8 junior. She averages just under 3 a game, as there is a foul called inside. No shot on the floor, says the near side official, Doug Jabrowski, the Delhi native, along with Dave Sent and Roger Schuler of the Dubuque area. The officials here tonight, signed from the Tri-Rivers Conference. The foul was called on Nahazel, her first, team number 3. Quickly 3 fouls for Springville. And 0 for Maquoketa Valley. 6:25 to go. This is thrown off a leg. And out of bounds will stay Mac Valley basketball. 2-2, we're tied. Wall will trigger the inbounds baseline. Looking, and lobs it out front for Maddie Anderegg. Now a pass inside gets deflected away. It'll stay Wildcat basketball, as Gracie Gellerson was efforting for that one. Sam Wall leads the way. 20 points ignite for Coach Monk and company for the Wildcats. Riley Minster, 18-point averager, and Kayla Nahazel around 17 points, leads the Springville offensive train. We're tied at 2, 6:15 and counting here in the first. Bounce pass up top, Wall. Wildcats being very patient here, looking for a shot. Gellerson for a 3, no good, too hard off the rim. It pinballs around and lands in the arms of the Springville player. That's number 25, Sammy Johnson, who checked in moments ago for Riley Minster. 2-2, we're tied. Just under 6 to go here in this quarter number 1. Quick ball movement here by Springville. Looking for a good shot here. Nahazel inside the left wing. Now drives in. Triple team comes. Tough pass and thrown out of bounds. As efforting for that one is Alyssa Yeager, but off her fingertips and out of bounds. As the Wildcats get the ball back, still tied at 2.
Maquoketa Valley very active in that zone right there and did a nice job to create a turnover. Springville's going to return the favor here and extend with some full court pressure. Looks like a 2-2-1 full court press here as Maquoketa Valley will sideline inbound it here. That last possession from Maquoketa Valley was big. Gracie Gellerson had a good look. She didn't get the shot to go, but I think she's going to be a real key tonight. She's going to have to score in double digits for sure. Probably close to 20 points to offset the loss of Wittenbaugh. And of course, Springville will be keying on Sam Wall, and she's going to score some, but there's going to have to be a second and third scorer from Maquoketa Valley step up tonight.
Gracie Gellerson, the 5'8 senior, transfer from Minnesota a year ago, all-conference honorable mention, along with Peyton Reese, the second-team all-conference player, and Sam Wall, the first-team all-conference player in the TRC a year ago. As the Wildcats a week ago had that splendid shooting performance, 18 three-pointers, as 6 for Gellerson and Wall, 4 of them for Anderegg. Wittenball had one, and Orchid had one as well. Here is Sam Wall getting on the floor. This one's going to be knocked out of bounds. Should stay in Maquoketa Valley basketball. Will Mahazel got a fingernail in there and tipped it out of bounds as Peyton Reese was trying to get possession of the ball. We're tied at 2. Wildcats have it going right to left. It would have been a Tri-Rivers Conference record, but had Northland not shot unbelievable on the same night, they made 23s in their contest last Tuesday night, so they now have a share of the state record, and they have the Tri-Rivers Conference record now. 2-2, we're tied. Orioles get it back in a turnover on the far side as the Wildcats lost it on the floor. This is Johnson. Sammy passes left side. Nicole Kane inside. Pinball around, going to go off the fingertips of Sammy Wall. It will stay Oriole basketball going left to right. And in that game, Northland made 20 of 24 three-pointers.
Amazing.
In their victory, Wildcats were 18 of 31 as they had 5 players combined for 5-3 for 18 threes. There's a shot no good. Nahazel gets a rebound out front. Now a pass right side. Yeager no good. Nahazel a long 2. Got it to go. From 18 feet, Michaela Nahazel shows her game inside and out. And it's 4-2. The lead for Springville. 4:40 and counting here in quarter number 1. Much better start for Maquoketa Valley in this game than the first time around as they get down 17 their way back.
Did they take a lead in that game?
They did. It was by 5 points in the third quarter after being tied at halftime.
Right.
As this is Reese, free throw line, pass out left side. Gellerson for a wide open 3, no good. Bounces off backside. The rebound there by Nicole Kane. And the Orioles come away with it, leading 4-2, 4:10 and counting, quarter 1. Bounce pass right side. This is Johnson. Sammy Johnson, outstanding volleyball players. We talked about going to Brookwood to play next fall. And there is a 3. Maddie Wagaman with a 3-pointer top the key, a first 3 ball of the night. As Wagaman, 6 points team in scoring. It's only her second 3 of the year. There's a basket for Maquoketa Valley on the other side.
Sam Wall with a nice move to the basket score.
And now this ball goes over the half-court line and out of bounds. Lost by Springville. An errant pass on the chase was Maddie Wagman and a Maquoketa Valley player. That's back within 3 now, 7-3. 7-4, I should say. Largest lead has been 5 now for Springville.
Unforced turnover there by Springville. That's their 3rd already here in the first quarter.
Up top, here's Wall. Now Reese. Left side, Gellerson. Bounce pass to Wall. She surveys, puts it on the floor, and a bounce pass to Gellerson. Gracie drives. Now a handoff to Hager in the corner. It's skip pass, right side. Anderegg. Dangerous pass. Reese able to come up with it in front of Nahazel. Now Wall drives. Short corner, back to Gellerson. Takes the dribble, and the 16-footer no good from the left side. Rebounded by Reese. She's tied up, and she'll go tied up on her arms, I should say. She'll go to the line to shoot 2 as Peyton Reese gets to the foul line here as the foul comes on Alyssa Yeager. That'll be her first, team number 4 already. Still no Wildcat fouls in this game. 3:02 to go, quarter 1, 3-point Springville lead.
It's a nice set there by Maquoketa Valley, in terms of probably had a dozen passes within that offensive set and didn't rush anything, got a good look, didn't get the shot to go, and then Peyton Reese did a nice job of slipping there in offensive rebounding position. Unfortunately, she missed her first free throw. She's got her second one coming here now.
Reese, the second leading scorer on the team with 9.3 a night, a 75% free throw shooter. She misses the second one as well. Rebounds out backside, controlled by Yeager. Here come the Orioles up by 3, under 3 minutes to go, quarter 1. Up top with his Wagaman. Now the Hazel has it. She takes a 17-footer off the back of the rim, no good. Pinballed around and rebound by new face Madeline Gellerson. Madeline Gellerson, the freshman in there, the 5'10 freshman. This one's lost out of bounds on the other side.
Macy Freiberger.
Wearing number 50, Freiberger.
Yeah, she's got a different jersey on than what we have in our program here. So that's Macy Freiberger.
Freiberger's listed as number 32. We'll make that correction here. Up top for a three, and good. Maddie Wagaman, her second three of the game, and it's a 6-point lead, 10-4 now in favor of Springville. Largest lead of the night at 6. 2:20 and counting here in quarter number 1. This is Wall, now a pass right side. And her egg almost have it stripped away, has it knocked between her legs and out of bounds. Will stay Wildcat basketball, going right to left. And now coming in is Ella Heimler in the lineup here as, I believe, is that correct?
That's correct.
I got to check now. Not sure how many of these numbers are off.
It is Imler, just to clarify. It's Ella Imler.
Another part of the English language that doesn't make sense. But it's Imler. 10-4. 2 minutes to go here in the first. There is a right elbow jumper, no good. Batted away. Controlled by Springville. And shooting that one was Freiberger for the Wildcats. Orioles have it. And left to right. And now stolen away. Imler, full contact. Oh, my. Lost out of bounds, says the official on the far side, and we're going the other way. Contact had nothing to do with it, and we go back to Springville basketball.
That's a tough no call there. I would stand it.
I agree. Over the timeline, now inside, pass back outside for a 17-footer. Air ball off the backside, the rebound by a new face in there, Melissa Noli.
That's the 5th offensive rebound by Springville.
As Sam Wall comes away with it, gets it ahead as she's on the floor. Now Freiberger can't control it. Her pocket's thick. And Springville has it, up by 6. Buck 10 and counting. Right side, Johnson back up top. Tonelli. Here's a three, got it to go. Booker from the top of the key as Nahazel with her second basket, her first three-pointer is Nahazel. That's only her second three of the year, 2 of 11 now. From three-point land, 13-4, largest lead of 9 now for the Orioles. Bounce pass left side, Ellerson, short corner, Reese, double team, nice pump fake all the way in. That's contact there, 2 shots coming as the foul will be called on Maddie Wagaman, her first, team number 5. That's to the line, Peyton Reese for the second time. She's got 2 points.
Good ball movement by Maquoketa Valley. They swung the defense, got it to Reese on the short corner. She made a strong move on the baseline and drew the foul. See if she can get a couple of throws here.
And can't get it to go. Hard off the back of rim and pops out. She'll have one more for Peyton Reese.
Against a team like Springville, against any team that's ranked or a quality ball club, you've got to be able to make free throws, and you can't turn the ball over. And
those little things.
And Valley, they haven't done that yet.
So big. This one spins around and pops out as well. 0 for 4. Ball is almost controlled. Wall got a fingertip on it, but Springville's able to get it. And they take it over the timeline in the form of Nicole Kane. There's a dangerous pass tipped away by Gellerson, and Sam Wall comes up the steal. Now this is going to be out of bounds. Should be off of Springville. Oh, yes, that's right. I thought he pointed the wrong way, but it is as Sam Wall got the tight up with the Springville player and came down awkwardly on her right arm there. Hopefully that will not affect her. She's able to shake that off. 24 seconds to go in their first quarter, 13-4, the 9-point lead for the Orioles. Up top, now a bounce pass. Gellerson back up to Imler, and a travel call before she got rid of the ball, passing it right side of the wall.
5 turnovers on Maquoketa Valley.
Too many this early against a team like this, as we talked about. 13-4, 5 seconds to go here in quarter 1. There's a turnover. Now Hazel thought her girl was a little more to the left on that left wing, but Kane standing close to the top of the key and thrown out of bounds. 3.2 on the clock. Wall gets the inbound from Reese. She's got a speed dribble over the timeline. 3-point shot at the buzzer, no good. Off the mark left side. And Springville leads this one 13-4 after 1 quarter of play. This is Maquoketa Valley area basketball from KMCH Sports.
American Trust and Savings Bank wishes all area athletes and coaching staff continued success. American Trust and Savings Bank with locations in Dyersville, Farley, Dubuque, and Des Moines. Simply better banking. Check them out at americantrust.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Delhi Insurance Agency wishes all the area athletes and coaches the best for a successful season. See Larry, Sue, Christy, and Chad for all of your insurance needs, from home to commercial and everything in between. Delhi Insurance Agency in Delhi. Go Wildcats!
Sight and good vision is very easy to take for granted until it is taken away. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is here to help you.
Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa, located at 225 West Main Street in Manchester and 1113 West 3rd Street in Vinton.
This is Phil from Gateway Appliance in Manchester. When you need service, call us. If it's time for a new appliance, we have the selection you're looking for. Gateway Appliance Sales and Service, 111 West Main Street in Manchester. Or find us online at gateway.biz. That's G, the number 8, WAY.biz, and on Facebook.
John and Dan back with you from Delhi as the Wildcats have some work to do. Jumper inside by Reese, no good. 13-9, Orioles have the lead, their largest of the game. We've had one tie and one lead change early in this game. Nahazl takes it in off the window and good. Boy, she makes it look easy as she's got 3 buckets, 7 points on the night for Michaela Nahazl, a 3-time All-State performer. Team made the state finals the last 3 years. They're looking for number 4 and their 3rd championship in a row. There's Wall up top, and she changes her pivot foot for the travel. We go back the other way. And again, too many unforced turnovers early on here for Maquoketa Valley, 15-4.
Yeah, there's no question that. Plus, that's free throws, and they've had some good looks offensively, but just haven't gotten shots to fall. And Springville has 7 turnovers, so they got opportunity.
Yeah, left corner 3, no good there by Riley Minster, who got called with 2 quick fouls early on in this game. This is a 3 there. Wildcats come away with it. Going right to left. Right side, putting on the floor is Andrake. Maddie Andrake, the 5'8 junior. Back in there. Gracie Gellerson now, back to Andrake. Surveying, 15-4, 6:15 counting here in quarter number 2. All the way in, Lydia Helly off the window, and good. Lydia Helly checked in at the quarter break. It's one of the sub-post players for Coach Monk and company, a 6'1 sophomore. There is a long 2, no good. Pinballed around. Nahazl can't get control of it, but Springville does regain possession. Inside, off the window, and good. Backdoor, Yeager got behind the Maquoketa Valley defenders.
Nobody recognized her. Nobody identified her, and she was wide open.
Back to 11-point lead. Times the largest of the game for Springville, 17-6. 6:10 and counting here in quarter number 2. Right side, Andrake. Andrake, Gellerson, Reese, Helly, and Wall. There's a drive by Andrake. No good. The Helly right there for the rebound. Knocked away by Nahazl. Now Wall gets it. She goes up and is fouled to go to the line to shoot 2 as Sammy Johnson was the guilty party there on the foul. So that's another advantage here for Maquoketa Valley. 16 fouls already for Springville, 0 for Mac Valley. Sam Wall, 2 points so far in this game to the line for her first time. The 92% free throw shooter. This one spins around, pops out front, and still Maquoketa Valley now 0 for 5 for the free throw line so far in this game.
A huge statistic right there, and you're right, with the foul situation, Maquoketa Valley needs to attack. Maddie Endrick did do so there, and didn't hit the shot, but drew the offensive rebound opportunity for Wall. She does convert one of those 2 throws.
Finally, Wall gets the lid off that hoop with the free throw line anyway. And it's 17-7. This one's knocked away by Maquoketa Valley. A pass trying to go to the baseline. And now a foul, the first foul called. And, of course, the sarcastic cheer coming from the Springville section on the pushing foul called on Maquoketa Valley. It'll be Springville basketball. As foul is going to be on Maddie Andrake. Andrake picks up her first. 5:40 and counting. Here's a 17-footer from the left corner. No good by Wagaman, but rebounded by one of the smaller girls on the floor, Riley Minster. Inside, trying to throw it out from the baseline, but it spun off her hand and went the other way and out of bounds. Nicole Kane, and it's Maquoketa Valley basketball, 17-7. Orioles. 5:32 to go, second quarter.
Lydia Helly saved the layup there by, with quick hands and deflect the pass. Good defense by her.
Now Emler back in. She brought the ball up. Now Wall all the way in. Put it up. No good. Off the backside, find the rebound. Reese and Helly. Neither one of them can get a handle on it, and Springville comes away with it. 5:10 and counting here in the second quarter. 17-7, 10-point lead here in favor of Springville, the number 1 team in Class 1A. And this is going to be a foul called to Hansey on that left block, says Mr. Dabrowski, and the baseline inbounds for Springville. That's the second foul called on Maddie Andrake. Andrake, her second, team number 2.
Macy Hager and Macy Freiberger both into the game now, just subbed into the game from Maquoketa Valley.
Both back into the game as Nahazel has it up front. Puts it on the floor, and it's knocked away, but she gets it back as it couldn't be handled by Freiberger there. There's a 3 left side, no good. But a backside rebound by Minster, that's no good. Wall comes away with it. Off and running. Don't have numbers. She's going to take it inside, goes across the baseline, and we'll take a 3 to the right side. Got it to go, but they needed that. Sam Wall, 6 points, and a 30-second timeout. Coach Monk takes the timeout as he's batting to do to get things organized here after a made bucket for his team, settling down a little bit. As they're down by 7 now, first time out of the game. 4:37 to go in the second quarter. Maquoketa Valley girls basketball here tonight from KMCH Sports, brought to you in part by Clifton Murdoch Funeral Home, Delhi Insurance Agency, Exit Realty, Hillside Manufacturing, and Monticello Sports. Our first of a split doubleheader tonight, girls basketball. West Delaware and Beckman coming up around 7:45 tonight from Cedar Gymnasium in West Delaware High School. Bill Logan will have all the action for you after we get done with this one as Maquoketa Valley and Springville to the top teams in the Tri-Rivers Conference. As Mac Valley are 12-2 overall in the conference. Springville 12-1. The Orioles number 2 behind unbeaten North Lynn, and Wildcats third place in the TRC. Here's a left wing 3. No good off the back of the rim, and it's rebounded by Ella Emler. Emler across the timeline with a right-handed hip-high dribble. Bounce pass right side of the wall. Now right elbow. Ooh, got away with the travel there. It looked like it was Freiberger, but able to get it away before the officials noticed. Now Sam Wall. Wildcats having trouble hanging on the basketball. Deep 3 from the Delaware area. That time no good. Rebound. Might have been some contact. Nothing doing. Put up, and now the Nahazel coming away with it, and a foul coming on the Wildcats now. As called on Gellerson. Tracy Gellerson will get her first foul called. Team number 3 on the Maquoketa Valley. 3:57 to go here in the second quarter. 17-10 in favor of the Orioles.
MB extending some pressure here now. 2-2-1.
There's a jumper from 16 feet. No good. Hard rebound attempt and just swatted out of bounds by Minster there, as going to get that one was Emler. The Wildcats will have it going right to left. 17-10, the lead here for Springville.
Well, 17-10 with 3.5 left here in the second quarter. Emby has not played well. However, it's only a 7-point game. They've hung in there despite not playing that well.
That's what you got to do. Keep it close. And Monty got away with a little piece. Side of the head. Freiberger got hit. Kane got away with that one. I'm an official that watches the shooter at all times. I'm a protect the shooter kind of guy. And not officials are. Or at least don't look as closely as I do sometimes. But to their credit, it's easier for us to see it up here, too.
Absolutely.
There's a pass inside. Now put back up on a missed shot by Alyssa Yeager. She'll get her own rebound put up. She is fouled. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. The first time Springville has been there. As a team, they are 59% free throw shooting team. As Maquoketa Valley better in that department. They shoot around 69% from the line, but we have not seen that tonight. As Yeager, the first one good, she's got 5 points. Alyssa Yeager, 5th on the team in scoring, averages 6 points a night. She's a 65% free throw shooter. 18-10 now, Orioles. Make that 19-10 on 2 free throws made by Springville. Sammy Johnson comes in as Yeager will take a breather. As the Wildcats have it. Down by 9, 3 minutes to go here in the second quarter.
critical time frame here for Maquoketa Valley to keep that score within reach as we go under 3 minutes.
Gellerson, Hager, Wall, Freiberger, and Imler, the 5 all the way in. Wall got it to go. Off the window and good. So we reach in there at the last second. Wall got it to go. And she's on the line for the three-point play. And it appeared to be on the hustle, and it is her second. So both of the standouts for Springville, Minster and the hustle, have 2 fouls in this game. 2:48 to go in the second quarter. Wall got the bucket to go, her third field goal of the night. She's on the line for the three-point play, old-fashioned style. She gets it to go. Nothing but nylon there. As Wall warming up, something the Wildcats are glad to see. 9 points on the night for Sammy, and it's back to a 6-point lead for Springville. 19-13, 2:40 and counting in the first half of play. It's a battle of top 15 ranked Tri-Rivers Conference teams. No good off the back of the rim. Shot by Nahasel, but the rebound by Wagaman, and she is shoved to the floor. And that'll be the 15th foul. And the first on Macy Hager. Springville ball, baseline inbounds underneath, going left to right. Pass out top to Melissa Knoll. 2:20 and counting here in the second quarter. There's a right corner three. No good by Johnson. Backside rebound by Ella Imler.
Springville has switched it up. 1-3-1 zone.
Here's a three by Andrake. No good. Bounces up top and out of bounds. And we'll go to Springville. 6-point lead for the Orioles. 2:06 to go here in quarter number 2. Minster. Overhead pass, left side to Johnson. She's double teamed. They'll get rid of it to Knoll. Back right side to Minster. Finally, Minster has been held scoreless so far tonight. Here's a 15-footer, left elbow, no good. Air banks it off the right side, backside rebound by Wall. Wall, left-handed dribble. Will bring it back out. Oh, that might be off her. Yep, it is. Good call by the official. Coach Zaruba right there as well, pointing that out. Mr. Schuler made the calls, and their side official, 19-13. Good active hands there by Minster, causing that turnover.
Springville's been active all night long in that zone defense. A lot of tip passes. You want to see that as a coach. It gives you an opportunity to get into a passing lane, pick a pass off.
Hazel off the travel. Good call there. Minster established that pivot foot before she put it on the floor and gets called for the traveling violation. We go back the other way. Wildcats trying to take advantage now and get closer than 6 years. They trail 19-13. 1:20 and counting here in the second quarter.
Big possession here for the Wildcats. Got a chance to get this to a 4-point or even less lead.
Except the break. Wildcats are on a 9-6 run. You know, that first quarter, they trailed 13-4. There's a 14-footer. Peyton Reese buries it for her second field goal of the night. That's a 4-point game. 19-15 Orioles under a minute to play, first half. Passing it over against the press here. Right side Minster. Wide open with Nahasel, but Wall does a nice job getting there, making sure she can't get that easy layup. Wall will commit her foul, her first. Nahasel to the line to shoot 2.
Can be just a little bit too slow on the rotation from the backside in this zone and leaving Nahasel wide open.
Nahasel gets the first one to go. She'll have one more. 8 points on the night for the All-Stater. The senior on her way to play Division II hoops at Minnesota State. Second one up and good as well. And it's back to a 6-point lead. 21-15, 50 seconds to go. Here in the second frame. Wildcats have it. With Imler, Hager, Reese, Wall, and Andrake. The 5 out there. This is lost on the floor by Imler. Coming up with it was the guard. Now Sammy Wall gets a nice job of staying with the ball, keeping her dribble, getting up. Nice pass inside. Reese takes a dribble. Are they going to call a travel? Ooh, my. Thought she shuffled the feet. The far side official calling it. It did look, the footwork a little shuffling, but I thought the ball was out of her possession on the ground when it happened.
Yeah.
21-15, 20 seconds to go here in the second. Right side. This is Knoll. Now back up top. Wagaman Left side, 10 seconds to go. Here's a left wing three. Just very soft off the left hand of Nicole Kane, her first bucket. A big one there. It puts them up by 9 as a 30-footer attempted by Himmler. No good. Goes behind the backboard, out of bounds. 24 for Springville, 15 for the Wildcats at the end of 2 quarters. We will come back and wrap up our numbers and get you ready for the second half here. As this is Maquoketa Valley Area Girls Basketball. You're listening to it on X94.7 and KMCH.com.
Anderson is the leader in doors and windows. They set the bar high with high-performing, dependable, energy-efficient products for your renovation and building projects. Contact your local vendor, Delhi Lumber, at 922-2404 for all of your window needs. Delhi Lumber, your authorized Anderson Windows dealer, big-town quality with small-town service.
This is Dr. Tim Collier from Dental Associates of Manchester. We take pride in the environment we provide our patients with a caring attitude and unsurpassed comfort. For the kind, compassionate, and competent dental care you deserve, call us at 927-GRIN. Dental Associates of Manchester, creating healthy smiles for life.
Jay's Auto Supercenter in Manchester has quality pre-owned vehicles, great financing options, a full-service department, body shop, and detail department. See their full line of vehicles online at jsautosales.net. That's Jay's Auto. Customer satisfaction is their #1 priority.
Jay's Auto!
Hi, this is Jamie Baskey at Don & Walt LLC, your independent Lennox dealer in Manchester, encouraging you to plan ahead. Have us check your heating or air conditioning unit before you need it. For residential or commercial plumbing and heating needs and top quality Lennox furnaces and heating units, see Don & Walt LLC on East Main Street in Manchester, or give us a call at 927-2232.
Monticello Sports is your retail sporting goods store in Monticello. They carry shoes, uniforms, and equipment and do screening for all area schools. Monticello Sports is your specialty sporting goods shop in Monticello.
Family fun and great food await you at Lightning Lanes Family Center and Captain and Tennille's Sports Bar. Come out for a fun night of bowling or watch the big game on their 10-foot HD big screen. And of course, great food and your favorite beverages. Lightning Lanes Family Center and Captain and Tennille's Sports Bar on East Main in Manchester.
Farmers Savings Bank proudly supports all area athletes and their coaching staff. For all your banking needs, visit them in Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, Arlington, and Aurora, or online at farmersavingsbank.com. Member FDIC.
Viafield is your headquarters for all your seed, chemical, and fertilizer needs. They have professional service and quality products needed to bring the best crop to market. Viafield, providing growth opportunity for 18 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota.
Hillside Manufacturing is your small machine shop on Campo Road in Delhi. Hillside Manufacturing specializes in boat docks, metal fabrications, custom powder painting, and manufacturing outdoor wood boilers. Hillside Manufacturing. Go Wildcats!
And welcome back into Maquoketa Valley High School Gymnasium here in Delhi. John Swisher, Dan Cassett as the Maquoketa Valley dance team finishing up the routine here at halftime. 9-point lead for Springville at the break as the Orioles with a 13-4 lead after 1 quarter. Wildcats came back and scored 11 points, but Springville scoring a late 3, scored 11 there. They each score 11 in that second quarter for the 9-point lead here for Springville. Early in the game, we had 1 tie and 1 lead change. Individually here for Springville, Kayla Nahazel, the All-Stater, leads the way with 9 points, as the other All-Stater, Riley Minster, the other 1,000-point scorer for Springville, has held scoreless so far. She got some early foul trouble with 2 fouls, as Nahazel also has 2 fouls. She's been able to score 9 points. 3 points for Nicole Kane, a starting guard. 6 points for Maddie Wagaman, and Allison Yeager has 6 as well. 4 in the scoring column for Springville. They've got 4 3-pointers on the game, and they are 4 for 4 from the free throw line. For the Wildcats, 9 points for Sam Wall, the first-team all-conference player, leads the way. She's got herself a 3, the lone 3 of the team for the Wildcats. 4 points for Peyton Reese and 2 points for Lydia Helly off the bench. So 2 bench points is all for the Wildcats tonight, as Wildcats have 3 in their scoring column and just that 1 3-pointer. And they are 2 of 7 from the free throw line so far here tonight. Well, we've talked about it. taking care of the ball, doing the little things, the free throws. Maquoketa Valley only down by 5 late in that second quarter. Then Springville able to make a couple late baskets, including a 3, back up by 9. That's what good teams can do to you. And so limiting those little things, those mistakes, those unforced turnovers are going to come up so big to keep yourselves in this game if you're Mac Valley.
But I think actually it was 19-15. They had it at a 4-point margin.
Yeah.
And then allowed Springville on that 5-0 run to end the quarter. And that was late. That 3 by Kane right before half was huge for them in many ways, not only extending the lead, but giving them the momentum into halftime. You talk about turnovers and free throws, missed free throws by Maquoketa Valley. That is true. But when you look at Springville's turned the ball over 10 times. So not only has Maquoketa Valley turned the ball over 8 times, which is obviously a negative that you can't do against the number 1 ranked team in the state. 2 of 7 at the free throw line, another negative. And not taking advantage of the fact that Springville has turned the ball over 10 times and Mentor hasn't scored. So those are a lot of things that have kind of gone, potentially could go their way. You control the turnovers of your own, and you control the free throw shooting, and they haven't done a very good job with that at half, this first half, as well as holding Mentor scoreless and Springville turning over 10 times, not taking advantage of that. However, like I said, they still are only down 9. So I still think Maquoketa Valley's got to attack. They've got to attack. Springville fouled early and often, and Maquoketa Valley, I don't think probably took it enough of an advantage in attacking the rim because Springville was in foul trouble. At least maybe not individually, but in terms of team fouls, and didn't attack the rim and get themselves to the line. Although, obviously they didn't shoot well there anyway, but you still got to keep attacking. And I still think that'll be important to Maquoketa Valley here as they come out in the third quarter, is to attack the rim. And somebody other than Sam Wall's going to have to be able to score. And we'll see who that is. And that's how you win against teams like this. It's a night when somebody who maybe is a 4-point per game scorer scores 12. And that's sometimes the difference, is when you get a kid like that who does something above and beyond than what they normally do. So Maquoketa Valley's still in it, no question here, 9 points down at halftime, but they're going to have to take care of the ball. They're going to have to hit free throws, and they're going to have to do a better job of identifying that Hazel in the paint. They didn't do a very good job of identifying her, and they left her alone a few times on rotations, and she's the priority.
Absolutely. As the Wildcats talk about their Trevor's Conference record 12-2, they're 5-2 in the West Side, picked for third, and they're sitting at third right now. Springville 6-1 in the West, 2nd of 7, picked for second as well. Road record of 6-1 for the Orioles, 1-1 non-conference. Wildcats are 8-1 at home and 2-0 non-conference. Both teams have played neutral game, as Springville 1-1 neutral style, and Maquoketa Valley is 1-0 in neutral games. Springville averages 59 points a game. Maquoketa Valley 52 right now at halftime. It's 24-15 the lead here for the number 1 team in Class 1A over the number 14 team in Class 2A. Springville over Maquoketa Valley. We'll take a break, come back, third quarter set on the way after this from KMC Sports.
The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and the Dyersville Commercial recognize the hard work and dedication of all area athletes. Check out the weekly sports section in the commercial for scores and information. The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and Dyersville Commercial, supporting your communities.
For fan food, not fast food, visit your after-the-game headquarters, Manchester Dairy Queen. It's quick, it's easy, your family will love it. Manchester Dairy Queen.
It's no secret that people come to Fairway in Manchester for their famous meats, but as you dash back to the counter to pick up your USDA choice ribeyes, don't be surprised if you find yourself lingering among the delicious fruits and vegetables in the produce department. Shop Fairway in Manchester for low prices and all your grocery needs.
Susie Meyer with Exit Realty has been serving Lake Delhi and surrounding areas with all of their real estate needs. For all of your real estate needs, call Susie Meyer with Exit Realty. She has a proven track record and is ready to work for you. Good luck to all area athletes from Susie Meyer with Exit Realty.
Head to Fireside Pub and Steakhouse before or after the game or anytime, featuring steaks, seafood, pasta, sandwiches, and even fresh-made pizza. They say it's the best around. Visit them on the web at firesidemanchester.com for a full menu and special offers.
Just like a great coach, State Farm agents like me, Julie Smith, can help you develop a game plan for your insurance needs. Whether it's car, home, life, health, or business insurance, I can dig into the playbook and help you find the affordable coverage you need. For all your insurance needs, call on a winning team. The Julie Smith State Farm Agency in Manchester.
And back into Delhi, 24-15 as we are underway here in this third quarter. Nahazel up high off the window, no good. And Peyton Reese gathers a rebound. Sam Wall brings it up over the timeline with a left-handed thigh-high dribble. Turns back out and passes left side. Gellerson now bounce pass hard. Reese gets it left elbow. They swing it around. Andrake for a three, no good. Off the right side. A front side rebound by Nicole Kane, and the Orioles have the ball up by 9. 24-15. One tie, one lead change. Largest lead of the game is 11 for Springville. They led by 9 at the end of the first quarter and 9 at halftime, as there is a shot up and good inside by the Orioles at the 8th point of the night by Alyssa Yeager. As Yeager comes in averaging 6 per game. She's having a good offensive night. There's another three by Andrake. No good off backside, but Gellerson gets a rebound, little contact there. That's going to be called a pushing foul underneath with the body. Trying to get away with it there was Yeager, and she'll be gone for her second foul. Team foul number 1 here in the first half, in the third quarter. 26-15, 11-point lead. That's the largest advantage for Springville right now. As that ball is partially knocked away, Gellerson able to pass it away to Wall on the baseline. Now the Wildcats set it up top. Andrake has it. Driving in. Put it up, no good. Nahazel with the rebound. Nahazel right side. Inside. Nice position there. Reese playing out in front, trying to go for the steal. And Yeager got behind her and off the window and good for 10 points. 28-15, largest lead of the night, now at 13.
Not the way Coach Monk wanted them out of the locker room, I'm sure.
And Sam Wall kept her pivot foot, came back right at the defender with a hand on her face. She makes her second three of the night. She's got 12 points.
Maquoketa Valley in a 1-3-1 zone.
There's a shot there. Just a long two, I'm guessing?
Yeah, it was a long two.
Nahazel knocks it down.
They have pretty much torched this 1-3-1 here out of this to start the third quarter here.
Jump ball called as Hager getting her hands on it, along with Maddie Wagaman for Springville. High ball will stay Wildcat basketball. 12-point lead, 30-18. We have a whistle coming here, and the baseline official, Mr. Grabowski, makes the call. Foul will be called on Springville, holding foul on the Orioles. Maddie Wagaman. That'll be her second. So 4 Springville ladies with 2 fouls apiece. 5:45 and counting. Andrake gets in trouble in left elbow. She kicks it back out. Sam Wall drives in, puts it up, no good. Off the back of the iron and rebounded by Wagaman. Up ahead. Here's Minster. Minster still has not scored in this game. The leading scorer coming in with 18 points tonight. This ball is knocked away by active hands of Sam Wall. Wagaman trying to fight for that ball. Be baseline inbounds. 12-point lead for the Orioles. 5:24 to go third quarter. Here's Minster, and they call it travel from the right wing. Shuffling her feet there, says the far side official. And we go back the other way.
I will say this about Minster. She has not scored, but I don't see where it's affecting her. I don't see body language issues or anything. I mean, she's just playing. She's not worried about her statistics necessarily.
Coach's daughter, her father, assistant coach on the team, Jeff Minster, along with Tyler Hushak. There's a shot up and good inside.
And that's where they need to go. They need to pound the ball inside to Reese and take it right at them. But they've gone away from that. They did some of that early, but have gone away.
Peyton Reese's third field goal of the game. Here's a deep two again to Hazel. No good. Off the backside. Rebounded by Minster. No one else over there. Lucky bounce right to Minster. Pass inside. Now Hazel, there's a shot. No good off the backside. Off of Springville. We go back the other way. 10-point lead here for the Orioles. 30-20. 4:47 to go in the third. Sammy Johnson comes back in for Springville as they lead by 10. Wall over the timeline. Sam leads the Wildcat offense with 12 points on the night. Ellie, left side. Gellerson trying to get in the X. She gets it. Book it for Gracie Gellerson. Her first bucket of the night. The fourth leading scorer on the team, 6.4 a night. Gracie Gellerson knocks down her 23rd three-pointer of the year. She's second on the team in that category behind Wall. Back to a 7-point game. Single digits here. Again.
Staying in the 1-3-1.
Inside and off the window and good. Nice cut there by Minster. Good court vision in the middle of the lane by Nahazel. And Riley Minster has her first bucket of the game. Riley Minster.
Oh, that's a quick 3-second call.
3 seconds call as Wall was shooting a three from the top of the key. Coach Monk doesn't like it either.
No, that was quick.
3. The 9-point lead here for Springville. 3:45 and counting here in the third frame. Left side, Wagaman. On a skip pass right away. Short corner inside to Hazel. Put it up, rolls around, and goes on down.
That's just good offense right there. Nice ball movement. Good angles to attack the 1-3-1, and that's exactly how you do it.
Smooth. You can tell they've been playing together for a while, can't
exactly.
you? Exactly. 34-23, back to 11. Largest lead of the game. It ties it again. And Drake has it. She's in trouble. Lost the dribble. Has to get rid of it. She does. Almost knocked away Sam Wall. Gets it. She'll get it to Andrake. Now short corner. Reese, nice pump fake. Blocked from behind by Nahazel, though. And Springville has it. Off the head. Nahazel kicks it out. Left wing three, no good. Short, but rebound there. Ellie commits the foul from behind as she had the offensive player get in front of her. Wagaman snuck in front of her, and Wagaman will go to the line to shoot two as she is fouled by Helly. It'll be the first somebody at Helly, the first here in the second half of the Wildcats. As Wagaman on the line to shoot two, she's got 6 points. No good off the rim that time. She'll have one more.
Nahazel had a layup there if she wanted to. She ended up kicking it out for the three, but she could have put it on the deck one time and she had a layup.
Unselfish passing there.
Yep.
As the second free throw, that's no good as well. Off the right hand of Wagaman, 0 for 2 there. Still 11-point lead, 34-23. Wall has it up top, right side, Andrick. Now Wall. Gellerson drives to the left wing, double team of the baseline, gets rid of it. Wall, that's a reach in. That's going to be a foul called on Minster, her third. Just a little contact of the reach in from the right hand. Minster doesn't think so, but I think I would have called it from that angle as well. Now it affected the offensive player.
It was definitely a foul. Definitely a foul.
As the third on her, the 13 in the second half for Springville. 34-23, 11-point advantage. Right side, Andrake, 4-3, trying to get one to fall. Can't do it. High off the window. Helly with the rebound inside. Off the window and good. Great power move inside. Put it on the floor. Off the window and good by Linnea Helly. As Helly has 4 points. 9-point lead. As Hazel skips across the lane, puts up on the fadeaway jumper. No good off the rim. Rebounded by Wall. She brings it up over the timeline. Sammy, right side. Here's Andre. That's going to be a blocking foul called. Little hip check. Called there on Wagaman. That'll be her third foul. So 2 Orioles have 3 fouls now. Nicole King comes back in. Jaeger will take a breather. It's 34-25, 2:03 to go here in the third quarter. So both of those girls will remain in, Wagaman and Minster. They have 3 fouls. There's a shot up and good on the right side off the window for the Wildcats. As nice job by Freiberger getting her first field goal. Back to a 7-point game. We've been here before. This is where Maquoketa Valley got to take a step further if they want to continue to be in this game and trying to get a stop there with Hazel. As it spin around and fall on in, Hazel with the answer. She's got 3 field goals in this third quarter alone.
And that's where you go when you need a shot.
Absolutely. Back to 9. That's going to be a foul called. Wall lost it. Nicole Kane came up with it, and she is grabbed. And Sam Wall will be guilty of her second foul, the second team foul here. 36-27, 9-point lead, 1:25 to go. Not sure why the horn is blowing here. Did they not report the foul? I don't think they reported the foul.
Pam Overman is in charge down there, and I guarantee you that if they didn't do it by the book, she called them on it.
That's right. On-time secretary here, Maquoketa Valley High School. There's a left wing 3, no good. Off the rim. Attempted by Wackerman.
Good hustle.
Great hustle there by Nicole Kane, saving that one. Throwing it off the Maquoketa Valley player, keeping it Springville basketball. Inside the hosel, 15-footer. Rattles around, no good. But a rebound or putback by Wagman. Boy, they just seem to be in the right time, at the right place down there, getting offensive boards. Putting that one back up. Wagman, she is fouled. They called a shooting foul on the floor. They called a foul on Macy Freiberger, her first, team number 3.
Yeah, the boards have really been a difference in this game. Springville's been very active on the glass with several offensive rebounds.
Hosel gets you inbounds, now back up top. Right corner 3, Johnson. Nothing but nylon. Sammy Johnson, her first basket of the game is a 3 from the right corner. It's a 12-point lead for the Orioles again. So dangerous as a team. Sammy Johnson, that's her first 3 of the year. 1 of 4 now.
Here's Minster's first point.
Missed shot. Her second basket actually is Riley Minster.
Second, I'm sorry.
Had one earlier, but she gets 4 now. The leading scorer coming in with 18 a game.
That was just a defensive break on there. Maquoketa Valley had no one back defensively. She had an uncontested layup.
Largest lead of the night now for Springville of 14. 41-27, 20 seconds to go. Reese gets away from the hosel, passes out, and Drake, no good. Backside rebound, Minster. 10 seconds. Riley, that's a double dribble miss.
Yep.
By the officials. Neither one of them was looking at the ball. Carrier, and there is a right corner 3. Johnson, no good. Reese, Wall, 1 second. Wall's going to shoot just inside the half-court line. Almost good. It would have been ways off anyway, says the official on the far side. That's the way this one comes to a close as we go to the fourth quarter. 41-27 is the lead. We're back after this from KMC Sports.
Stop by Dyersville Comics and Games, your local comic book and gaming store today. Gaming events go on daily, and there is a great selection of comics and games to choose from. It's definitely worth a stop. Dyersville Comic and Games, located on 2nd Avenue Southeast in Dyersville. Best of luck to all area athletes and coaches on a successful season.
Hi, this is Chris Henry, Service Manager of Brown Sales and Leasing in Elkader. Our goal is to make your car buying experience the best possible, and our factory-certified technicians are dedicated to you and your vehicles. Stop in and see us at Brown Sales and Leasing in Elkader, or visit us online at 4browns.com. Your hometown dealer, wherever your hometown may be. Best of luck to all area athletes and coaches.
Clifton Murdoch Funeral Home and Cremation Services in Earlville are proud of all area athletes and coaches. Best of luck for a successful season from everyone at Clifton Murdoch Funeral Home in Earlville.
At Three Rivers, our customers come first. Your business is very important to us. Our goal is to provide you with the best products and service that you have come to expect from Three Rivers. Visit our website at threeriversfs.com or the location nearest you. Three Rivers, your partner in growth solutions.
Citizen State Bank, your locally owned, community-minded, and customer-oriented bank, is here to serve you. Choose one of their 7 convenient locations in Winthrop, Monticello, Manchester, Ryan, Strawberry Point, Hopkinton, and New Vienna. Citizen State Bank, community banking with people you know, member FDIC.
Back into Maquoketa Valley High School, 41-27. Springville makes that 44-27. A left wing 3 there by Nicole Kane, her second 3 of the game, and Springville is opening up now. 17, their largest lead. Wildcats trying to find an answer here tonight. Springville's had their offense work, and that's going to be a tripping foul, and that is not good to see. Down hard, grabbing the left ankle immediately is Sam Wall. And she will go to the line to shoot two when she's able to. She's untying her shoe right away as the foul comes on Springville, and it's the fourth foul on Maddie Wagaman.
She just created her own air cast there, but she did retire her shoe just tighter. So she did step on an opponent's foot there as she penetrated to the basket. It was one of those quick snap and back. Probably hurts quite a bit, but Sam's tough kid. She's going to suck it up and play through it.
The junior all-conference player, Sam Wall, 12 points tonight. Second time to the free throw line. She's 2 of 3, a 92% free throw shooter, and she gets this one to go. Sam Wall now with 13 points. She sits at 868 points in her career here in Maquoketa Valley as a junior. The next to get the 1,000 plateau mark, you would think. Brianna Minson, the last one to do it. 2017 graduate a year ago. As Wall connects on the second one as well. 4 of 5 from the line. It's back to 15, 44-29, Springville.
And extending pressure.
Pass inside.
And
stolen by Reese. She is fouled. Got the basket to go. Foul called on Kane. Reese will go to the line for the old-fashioned three-point play.
Good hands by Peyton there. Just stuck a hand out into the passing lane, tipped the pass to herself, gathered it, and scored and was fouled.
And Reese for the free throw. Got it to go. After a tough night starting for the free throw line, 0 of 4 in her first couple trips there. She's now 1 of 5, 44-32, 12-point lead, 7:14 to go here in the fourth.
1-2-2, full court press here by Maquoketa Valley.
Passing ahead, now over the timeline, dribbling Yeager. Left side to Hazel. Up top with it is Kane. Under 7 minutes to go in the game, 44-32, the 12-point lead here for Springfield. Does Maquoketa Valley have a run in them? Closest they've been able to get here in the second half has been 7. They got it to 4 at the end of the first half.
Staying in the 1-3-1, trying to take away passing lanes. Look for the tip pass and a turnover, leak out layup.
Knowles in the game. She lofts it up over the head of the defense, and Springfield able to retain possession. Hazel goes in, kicks it out, thought about a 3, but Springfield just happy with passing the ball around, sharing the wealth here and trying to get open looks like that. And Hazel inside and on the floor, a little contact inside called first before she went up and off the window, says the baseline official. As the foul called on Maddie Andrade. Andrade will commit her third, fourth on the Wildcats.
Just doing a good job of spacing the floor. Now Maquoketa Valley has switched to man-to-man.
Up top with it, Springville. Nicole Kane, guarded by Ella Imler. Coach DeRuber won a timeout, but able to get rid of it was Kane. Now on Hazel, the 14-footer, got it to go. How about that? Now Hazel, as a defender was coming to greet her, able to get it off and books it.
It's money, no doubt about it.
She's got 17. Right at her average. Reese, head fake all the way in. Going to be contact called there. That'll be 3 on Yeager. Reese will go to the line to shoot 2. Peyton Reese, you got to like her aggressiveness here, and that's what you got to do. We talked about inside at times. Springville taking their post players, and they go out, try to guard you. Take advantage of it.
Well, the high post is really where to attack, and anytime Maquoketa Valley's gotten the ball to the high post, something positive has come from it, whether there was an opposite kick for an open look or a shot fake and attack, and that's what happened there. Reese put it on the deck and attack, was fouled, but of course missed the free throw. See if she can get this one.
She did. 1 of 2 in that trip. Coach Monk wants a timeout. He'll take his second timeout of the night, as it will be a full timeout. We'll take it with him. 46-33, 5:35 to go in the game. Back after this from KMC Sports.
This is Jamie Vaskey, the voice of the West Delaware Hawks, and I've had the chance to review the Good Neighbor Society's playbook, and I got to tell you, they are friends in your neighborhood, designing plays to get you home fast. If you need help getting back in the game, contact the Good Neighbor Society Rehab to Home team at 563-927-3907.
Delhi Insurance Agency wishes all the area athletes and coaches the best for a successful season. See Larry, Sue, Christy, and Chad for all of your insurance needs, from home to commercial and everything in between. Delhi Insurance Agency in Delhi. Go Wildcats!
The Edgewood Reminder is proud to support all the area teams in athletic action and appreciates their efforts in the classroom and during sports. Check out all the sports photos in each week's issue of the Edgewood Reminder.
TriVet Associates is a mixed animal veterinary clinic with offices in Farley, Dyersville, and Holy Cross. Our 8 doctors serve the Dubuque, Manchester, Guttenberg, and Cascade areas and provide veterinary services to both large and small animals. For more information, find us on Facebook or visit our website, trivetinc.com.
Along with in-studio producer Faith Hunt, back in Manchester, John and Dan with you from Delhi, inside Maquoketa Valley High School to be exact, 46-33, Springville with the lead, 5:15 and counting in this game. Knocked away by Reese, but Springville getting it back in the form of Kane. Now inside, off the window, and Nahazel had the defender going for the steal. Nahazel gets another basket inside. She's got 19 on the night, leading scorer for Springville. Peyton Reese takes the 13-footer inside the right wing, got it to go. Reese is having a nice offensive output. 12 points on the night for Reese. She is 3 above her average as she scores 9 a game coming in. Back to a 13-point lead, though, 48-35. Largest lead has been 17 on the night for the Orioles. We've had 1 tie and 1 lead change. Springville led by 9 at the end of the first quarter and at halftime. Led by 14 at the end of the third frame. Here's a shot inside, a foul coming. And a foul called on Maddie Andrink there.
See her 4th. Springville just went to a little bit of a dribble weave there with Nahazel at the top of the key areas of relief. They hit her with I'm not sure which guard passed it to her. They made the backdoor cut. Who was 15 here?
Melissa Knoll is on the line. She missed the first one more.
She did a nice job. Just a give and go.
Second one, no good. Comes around, bounces out into the hands of Macy Hager, and the Wildcats have all the way in. It's knocked away by Nahazel. Don't touch it. And it goes out of bounds. Almost touching it. She wasn't sure. Touch of the wall, just lost it. So Madison Imler was trying to touch that ball. Luckily got out of bounds before she did. It'll be Maquoketa Valley basketball. Sam Wall, baseline inbounds. Inside. That's going to be a foul call. You betcha. Plenty of contact called there. Macy Hager was trying to get the ball. She was double teamed. As Wall faked like she was going to the corner, then threw it right back to the right block inside. As the call there, now they gave it to the wrong. That wasn't on 51. Well, no. They gave it to Nahazel.
They did, didn't they?
That should have been the 4th on Yeager. No good on the free throw there. Called on Hager. As Nahazel picked up her 3rd. She must have been the inside girl and thought the contact came there to the baseline official.
Yes.
We saw the other end of it.
Yeah.
Different angles, that's what it's about. This ball goes out of bounds. It's deflected away by Reese. And it will stay Springville basketball. Lead of 13 for the Orioles, 48-35, 4:05 to go. Orioles 13-2 here in their 16th game here tonight. 17th game with a 14-2 record for Maquoketa Valley. Inside, no good on the attempt there. Andrade gets the rebound and gets it to Wall. Sammy inside, right elbow. Now Reese, pump fake, kicks it out. Andrade for a 3. No good. Partially deflected by Kane. Johnson with the rebound for Springville. 48-35, 3:40 and counting here in the 4th.
Again, identification.
Inside.
Right open.
Nahazel wide open, got it off the window. Got 6 field goals in this second half. She's got 21 points on the night. And there is a 3, a long 2 up and good there for Maquoketa Valley, I should say, and the Wildcats there with Sam Wall doing the honors, getting her first bucket of the 4th quarter. A quick 30-second timeout here. We'll keep it right here for Coach Monk and the Wildcats as they have 2 timeouts remaining. Springville has all of theirs left. 13-point lead, 50-37, 3:28 to go here in the 4th quarter. Maquoketa Valley Area Girls Basketball brought to you in part tonight by Monticello Sports, Hillside Manufacturing, Exit Realty, Delhi Insurance Agency, and Clifton Murdoch. Funeral Home. Still not out of possibilities here, but a lot of things are going to have to go your way as dominating as Springville has looked offensively here. Still got some time, 3:28 to go. But as I said, you're going to have things go dang near perfect to make this comeback happen.
Yeah, and it's not like Springville hasn't been here before. With a lead like this in the fourth quarter, needing to just secure the basketball and play the game out and make your free throws and win your game here. But I'm sure Coach Monk will extend here. They're going to put pressure on. They're going to try to create turnovers. Probably going to send Springville to the line in hopes of them missing throws and of course, giving MB an opportunity to get some looks. I still think if there's enough time left, MB can still attack the basket. They don't have to settle for three.
Minster just going to dribble right around Maquoketa Valley. And a little contact there, lost out of bounds. Will stay Springville basketball. The Oriole fans not liking the contact that was let go.
That's because it was a foul.
Exactly. Kane on the baseline will throw it in. To Nahazel up top. Kane getting it back. Now back out top. Nahazel. 13-point lead for the Orioles. 3:10 and counting here. The fourth. 18 fouls for the Orioles. 5 for the Wildcats. And a timeout. First timeout taken for Coach Zaruba. 32nd timeout coming here. For Springville, 50-37, a 13-point advantage. First of two girls basketball games for you tonight. West Delaware girls basketball as they entertain Beckman tonight at Cedar Gymnasium. Bill Logan will be along in about a half hour or so. Remember, he's ready to take the air from Cedar as the Hawks and Blazers tangle tonight. Keep an eye on that boys game as well. It's a good matchup out of the Wamak East Division as Beckman tied for third place and West Delaware the second place team. Boys basketball going on in Dyersville tonight. We'll have score updates for you from that one during our coverage of the girls game later on tonight. Here, 3:07 to go. This one by Minster. And the official said she did not have control for the over and back. And now pass inside. Wide open Kane off the window and good.
Yeah, Coach Monk was upset about that. I think that might have been a missed call.
Yeah, I thought she touched it again after it was tipped and then stepped on the line with both her feet over the line.
Right.
If that's what happened, that should have been over and back.
Yep.
As here's a shot no good by Minster. On the right side, up and off the window by Alyssa Yeager. And the Orioles having a field day again. And they are up by their largest lead of 17 again. Andre inside. Little contact there. Nothing doing. Just dribbling it off her leg. And out of bounds, Andre again. Springville basketball. 54-37 the lead. Coming back in is Maddie Wagaman, the senior, on her way to play volleyball for Kirkwood, along with teammate Sammy Johnson. So two going to play volleyball at Kirkwood and two athletes going to play Division II hoops at Minnesota State. This talented group of ladies have won two Class 1A state titles in a row. They've been to the state finals game 3 years in a row. They're looking for their fourth this year. As there's a foul up top, 16 foul called. And that's going to be the fifth call to Maddie Andrake. She will foul out. No points on the night for Andrake as the 5'8 junior leaves the contest for the final time tonight. 2:09 to go here in the fourth, 54-37. This one's knocked away. A little contact right inside the timeline as Sammy Wall will get called for it. Her third foul as it'll be one in the bonus now. Coach Monk saying there wasn't. You haven't been calling some of the other contact. You're going to call that. She was up in the air going for the ball. I know Coach Monk. I'm sure that's what he said.
So am I. I heard it, in fact.
Minster on the line.
It was pretty loud.
No surprise there.
No.
Minster, one more to go after she makes the first one. Frustrating for the Wildcats here tonight. They know as good as Springville is. They were in this game at times here tonight, just not able to get over that hump. It was got to 4 points late in the second half, and then 7 points was that hump they couldn't get over here in this second half.
Right. Yeah, they They were in it. You're right. And, of course, you've got injury factors involved there, too. But
ball for three, right wing, no good. Going to go out of bounds, up and over the basket, and out of bounds. And we go back the other way. 19-point lead for the Orioles, the largest of the night. (56-37). Score update from Bellevue tonight as Cascade on the verge of getting upset. Bellevue leading Cascade 42-36 in girls basketball tonight with 1:20 to go in the game.
that doesn't surprise me, though.
Bellevue gets us a minor upset because of the first meeting Cascade was able to win, so they're ahead in the rankings. But yes, you're right. At Bellevue tonight. Up top, Minster, 1:40 and counting here in the fourth. Guarded by Wall. Just playing keep away here. Springville going to be a foul called there on Macy Freiberger. She'll commit her second. And one of the bonus shots coming here for Sammy Johnson will be on the line. She's got 3 points on the night. Her first time to the charity stripe as Johnson, 73% free throw shooter. Up and no good. Off the mark left side. Wildcats have it down by 19. 1:25 and counting in the fourth. 4-3 Freiberger. No good. Off the side of the window as Emler with a rebound. As the younger Emler, Madison Emler in there. The older one, I should say, the senior. As Orioles get it back and then being fouled on the near side. Hager commits the foul as Wagaman goes down. She'll go to the line for 1-and-1.
Macy Hager displaying good sportsmanship there, though, by helping her to her feet. And nothing intentional, just playing hard. You know, you talk about those four athletes. That's pretty crazy. Small school like that.
Yes. To have this run going, they've had other athletes filter in here and there. Sarah Mattis was one of them, a 1,000-point scorer of a couple years ago. The Springville tradition here restarted by Nate Sanderson after Brian O'Donnell had the helm and won the first state title in 2008. Here's a foul call underneath. And to the line will be Macy Hager to shoot two.
I've been around the Tri-Rivers long enough to remember when you couldn't get Springville on the schedule often enough.
Yeah.
Back in the 90s, they come along. I mean, it's tremendous what they've done with this girls' basketball program. I coached against Coach O'Donnell, actually, when he was coaching on the boys' side back in the 90s there at Springville.
Before he took over the girls' program in the early 2000s and built that to the powerhouse, getting to 2 state finals games, winning one of them in 2008. As the free throw. Second one was good. Good.
Yeah, it was good.
I don't think they put it up there yet, did they? Maybe they did. Both of them were good. Orioles have the ball going right to left. 53 seconds to go. 56-39. 17-point advantage for Springville. Boy, she can handle the ball, too. And there's a reach-in foul called on Sam Wall, her fourth. Riley Minster. She had an off night, but still 6 points. Tough start with those 2 fouls early on. Then she stayed out of foul trouble, but it's a difference in everything else she can do. Handle the ball and play defense. And no wonder why she's going to be a Division II college basketball player on her way to Minnesota State with her teammate Nahasel as well. She books the first free throw. She'll have one more.
When I mentioned earlier that the points didn't seem to matter. I mean, sometimes you can see an athlete out there who's used to scoring 15, 18 points a game, whatever their average is, and they're not getting that. You can see that in their frustration, their body language. She didn't show any of that. She just kept doing her other jobs as a point guard and doing it well.
Well, good on the second one. Here's a three by Freiberger. Was that blocked? Yes, I would think it had to be. And it was baseline inbounds for the Wildcats. 38.1 to go in this fourth quarter. 57-39. Here is the advantage for Springville. Springville will win their 7th game in a row as they will end Maquoketa Valley's 8-game winning streak. here with the victory here tonight. Here's a foul inside. Reese will go to the line to shoot two.
Well, he's got to turn around Friday night, too, and he could travel to Albernette. That's not an easy matchup either. They've been playing better as of late in the last 2 weeks here or a week and a half out of break, and prior to, they're 10-5 maybe. So that, I mean, you have to be careful and not have a letdown after a game like this, because Albernette's very capable.
Much improvement from what they started out the season for sure. As there's a second free throw good, 57-40, 30 seconds to go. Reese harassing the ball handler. Now Nahaz on the sideline gets a hug from her coach as she fell into the sideline. And the coach Daruba is foul was called. Nahaz on the line and shoot two.
Switch, I misspoke. It's Springville that has to play Albernette on Friday night. Maquoketa Valley has Edco. I had it.
I was just going to
switch on my head. Oh, yeah, I was incorrect.
Yeah, at Edco Friday night in Edgewood, Maquoketa Valley. And, yeah, Springville hosts
which is not a game you can overlook, I guess was my point was for either of these teams.
I got you. 1 of 2 there for Nahazel. She misses the second one. There's a 3, no good. Inside rebound, Freiberger. Up, no good. Rebound, 15 seconds. Blocked away. Put up again. Blocked away and taken by Springville. And the Orioles here will close it out. All right, just dribbling this one out, you would think, and they do. Minster inside the timeline. Our final will be 58-40. The 18-point win. As they score 17 in each of the last 2 quarters of the game. And they outscore the Wildcats 17-13 in the 4th frame. We will take a break, come back, and start our postgame. 58-40, the final. Springville gets the win as they improve their record to 14-2. And Maquoketa Valley falls to 14-3. Back after this from KMC Sports.
Monticello Sports is your retail sporting goods store in Monticello. They carry shoes, uniforms, and equipment and do screening for all area schools. Monticello Sports is your specialty sporting goods shop in Monticello.
High-Tech Communications is your local service provider for telephone systems, fire detection, audio, video, security and surveillance systems, wiring, and more. High-Tech has decades of experience in the industry. Contact High-Tech at 563-927-4936. Online at hightechcommunications.us. High-Tech Communications, changing your world with technology.
Are you looking for great food and a unique atmosphere? Then make Okoboji Grill your next lunch or dinner destination, or enjoy 2-for-1 happy hour every Monday through Thursday from 4 until 6 p.m. That's Okoboji Grill, 1749 Golf Course Boulevard in Independence. Okoboji Grill, where good friends meet.
When selecting the right tire for your vehicle, you want choice. Bobin Tire and Automotive Service in Manchester gives you choice with the top tire brands available today. For the tire choice you want and the service your vehicle needs, see Bobin Tire and Automotive in Manchester. Open Saturdays for your convenience.
Whether it's an orthopedic, sports, or occupational injury you are suffering from, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services has you covered. With a customized treatment program, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services can get you back on track in the active game of life. Regional Medical Center, excellence in healthcare, close to home.
Insurance is a contract to protect what you value the most, whether it's your auto, home, business, health, or even your life. AAA and People's Insurance Agency have been protecting all of your assets for years. So please call your local licensed AAA agent at Mormon Insurance Agency, a member of People's Insurance in Manchester, for a free review of all of your insurance needs, because trust is everything.
This is Phil from Gateway Appliance in Manchester. When you need service, call us. If it's time for a new appliance, we have the selection you're looking for. Gateway Appliance Sales and Service, 111 West Main Street in Manchester. Or find us online at gateway.biz. That's G, the number 8, WAY.biz, and on Facebook.
Hillside Manufacturing is your small machine shop on Campo Road in Delhi. Hillside Manufacturing specializes in boat docks, metal fabrications, custom powder painting, and manufacturing outdoor wood boilers. Hillside Manufacturing, go Wildcats!
Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory wishes all the best to the athletes and appreciates their hard work and scholastic efforts throughout the year. For personal, caring service, Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory in Manchester, Edgewood, and Strawberry Point.
Hey KMCH listeners, GMB is proud to support our area athletes and help bring the sport to you. The GMB Bank team reminds you whatever your financial goals, we're here to help you reach them. Stop by our Manchester location or visit us online at gnbbank.com. Member FDIC.
Going above and beyond is a standard of care at Above and Beyond Home Health and Hospice Care. Their compassionate staff care deeply about the comfort of their patients. A nurse is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Above and Beyond Healthcare, the more they care, the more beautiful life becomes. Proudly serving Jones, Jackson, Johnson, Lynn, Clayton, and Delaware counties.
At Dupaco Community Credit Union, we know debt happens. A debt checkup from Dupaco ensures it's not costing you more than it should. With historic low interest rates, now is the time to bring your loans to Dupaco. Contact us at 563-927-6187 or visit dupaco.com.
The Manchester Press is your community newspaper. Check out the sports section for game stats and photos of area players and game highlights. The Manchester Press, serving the area for over 130 years.
Susie Meyer with Exit Realty has been serving Lake Delhi and surrounding areas with all of their real estate needs. For all of your real estate needs, call Susie Meyer with Exit Realty. She has a proven track record and is ready to work for you. Good luck to all area athletes from Susie Meyer with Exit Realty.
At Precision Collision, we are committed to providing you with high-quality auto body repair and paint refinishing. Our expertly trained technicians can repair all accidental damage and get you back on the road in no time. Come visit me, Jeff, for a free estimate. We are located along Highway 20 at the Delaware turnoff. Precision Collision, one call does it all, quality guaranteed.
Great food and great fun with friends. That's what's waiting for you at Beaver's Lounge in Manchester. Check out their Thursday night bucket of wings special and Friday night fish special. Beaver's also has a different lunch special every Monday through Friday. Beaver's Lounge on the corner of Main and Madison in downtown Manchester. Leave it to Beaver's to show you a good time.
John and Dan back with you here from Maquoketa Valley High School as the pep band from Maquoketa Valley playing as they warm up to the boys' game. We will get ready to send you to Manchester. Coming up here for our split doubleheader coverage tonight, West Delaware and Beckman girls basketball. This one went to Springville in the girls contest, number 1 in 1A, taking down number 14 in 2A, Springville over Maquoketa Valley, 58-40. Springville started out the game with a sizable lead. They led at the end of one quarter, 13-9, and it was 11-11 tie score in that second quarter for a 24-15 halftime lead for Springville. The Orioles outscored the Wildcats 17-12 in the third quarter for a 41-27 lead heading into the fourth. And then the Orioles outscoring Mac Valley again in the fourth, 17-13 for the 58-40 final. One tie and one lead change in this game. The largest lead of the night was 19 points for Springville, improves their record to 14-2 and 13-1 in Tri-Rivers Conference play. Good for second place. Behind North Lynn, who had the night off tonight. Coach Wheatley and Coach Getkin were here and attended scouting is a game they'll see next week. Springville, the opponent at Troy Mills next Tuesday night. We'll have that one for you. Another split coverage doubleheader next Tuesday night, as we'll have North Lynn Springville girls at 6 o'clock. And then we'll have the Edco boys for the first time of the year. Coach Olin and company doing some good things up at Edco this year on boys basketball side. As Edco will travel to Albertville. Logan and Roger Wright will have the call for you next Tuesday night around 7:45 after the Northland Springville matchup with yours truly. Individual points here tonight for Maquoketa Valley. Sam Wall had 16 points. 13 points for Peyton Reese. 2 points for Macy Hager and Macy Freiberger, as well as Lydia Helly off the bench. 5 scores in the column for the Wildcats. They had 3 3-pointers, and as a team, they shot 10 of 17 from the free throw line. For Springville, 22 points for the All-Stater Michaela Nahazel, as Nahazel had 9 at the halftime break. Riley Minster was shut out at halftime. The leading scorer coming in, I should say. Riley Minster, the All-Stater and 1,000-point performer for Springville, ended out with 7 points on the night. 8 points for Nicole Kane, 6 points for Maddie Wagaman, 12 points for Lucy Yeager, and 4 points for Sammy Johnson. 6 scores offensively for Springville. They had 6 3-pointers, and they went 9 of 19 from the free throw line here tonight. As the Wildcats fall to 14-3 and 12-3 just not enough firepower here for this Maquoketa Valley team to compete with Springville here tonight when things were clicking offensively. It was Springville controlling things, and they were able to get the victory here tonight by 18 points.
Well, there's no question about what Hazel does as a player. She's very good, but I still think as a coach, you look at maybe where things turned to the negative for you, and I still go back to Nicole Kane's 3 late in the second quarter, just before halftime. Maquoketa Valley had not played well, but it hung in there, and it was a 4-point game. And I think it was actually a 6-point game when she hit that 3, but it ended up taking just really took the wind out of Maquoketa Valley sails and gave Springville momentum in the half. And then Springville came out in the third quarter and extended the lead right away. And Maquoketa Valley just never recovered from that. But Maquoketa Valley on a night like tonight, or again against any type of quality opponent, you've got to have a third scorer. And Gracie Gellerson had some good looks early. They didn't go for her, but I think she's got to continue to look for her shot, or Maquoketa Valley to get her some shots, because she's a capable 3-point shooter. But you need somebody that's going to be closer to double figures or in double figures as a third scorer, because they had Wall at 16, Reese at 13, and there's got to be somebody else there in that 10 or 12-point range. And that, that still doesn't cover the margin of the final score, but it definitely makes it a much closer ball game. And then, like I said, too, there's got to be other things done by those role players. Saving a loose ball at a key time, at a key possession, or a night where a player who normally averages 3 has 8, or a night when a player who averages 3 rebounds has 9. Those types of things. Others have to step up. And Maquoketa Valley's got a good ball club, and they've got some opportunities here now as we go down, move towards the stretch run, really, here for girls basketball, and put some things together. They've still got to play Northland. That'll be a good contest. So Coach Monk's a good coach, and Coach Huber, Coach Wooten, they'll have this team as prepared as they can to go down the stretch run and to go into the postseason. And as you know, Swish, once you get into the postseason, anything can happen, and we've seen that enough. Tip of the cap to Springville. They played really well here tonight. I really liked. I said the Menster girl didn't really score a lot, but I'm okay with that, because she distributed the basketball, she defended, she didn't really turn it over much. I've coached in games where the point guard has scored 4 points and dominated. It's not always about points. It's initiating offense, directing traffic, taking charge, not turning it over, things that Menster did tonight. So those pairs did what they needed to do on the road, in the league, in a tough environment to play in. And again, it's like we said too, it's not like they haven't been here before. That's the key, is that they're so experienced and know how to win, and that's those are things you can't coach, and you have to win, in order to get the understanding of how to win, and they've done that. And they're a team that's obviously going to go deep into the postseason again this year.
And for Maquoketa Valley, staying positive, and as you talked about this tournament run with getting a couple players back, getting everything together on the same page, and hopefully play well. You don't know what can happen, and for the state, it's going to be a tough job of splitting everything up. But the girls' union does a much better job, as we've seen for years. An effort to try to do it. The boys just want the best teams in the region. The girls want the best teams in the state, and a lot of people agree with that, and some don't. But that's the way the girls do it, and it's going to be interesting how they do it again. There's rumors that they'll get paired up with Cascade or somebody out here and there. We won't roll until next Monday, but it's always interesting to try to figure that out. But no matter who they get on the same page, or they get healthy. Hopefully they have some luck there down the road here, get rid of the illness and the injury bug, and have some luck in that department. You never know what can happen.
Absolutely not. And, that is Wittenbaugh was a factor not being here tonight. She brings some toughness. She brings physicality. And they lack some of that tonight, and that of course hurts depth, and it's a domino effect when a player's out. And so, yeah, that was definitely a factor here tonight as well. But you're right, she comes back healthy here, gets through her illness, and there's no question this is a team that's good enough to put some things together and play deep postseason.
Yes, indeed. So Maquoketa Valley, best of luck, Coach Monk and company. as they continue on their season at 14-3 now. As we talked about earlier, they'll head up to Edgewood on Friday night, taking on the Vikings of Edgewood-Colesburg, and then they'll have Central City and Monticello at home the next week on Tuesday, Thursday, and then at Alburnett on January 30th before closing out at Northland on February 2nd. For Springville, they'll be at home to Alburnett on Friday night, at Kalamazoo-Wheatland on Monday the 22nd at Northland. Next Tuesday, we'll have them again next Tuesday night, a week from tonight, at 6 o'clock here from KMCH Sports. Then next Friday, East Buchanan. Then their last game is at Edco on February 2nd. So only 5 games left for both of these teams as the basketball season winds down. As we talked about, we'll find the pairings out for the Iowa Girls Union coming up Monday the 22nd, as we will hope to see Maquoketa Valley coming up here in the postseason. As best of luck to the girls basketball program here at Maquoketa Valley. I want to thank our great sponsors, Clifton Murdoch Funeral Home, Delhi Insurance Agency, Exit Realty, Hillside Manufacturing, Monticello Sports, as well as our 47 sports boosters here for making it possible to cover high school sports from. As Dan Kessler, I want to thank you. Good to see you again, always, and you're always on the list, and I know we'll look up at least once or twice more as this busy postseason will come down. I always appreciate you being available and interested, and then we saw some good games a year ago, one of our best games together. I remember that 3-overtime thriller at the Seedorf Gymnasium with Cascade going over Beckman and then getting on to the state tournament last year, and you just never know what you're going to see when we settle into these games, and that's the exciting part of high school sport.
Absolutely. I enjoy doing it, Swish, and as I say, every time I either work with you or listen to you, you do a tremendous job, and I know people really appreciate the job you do around the area. So thank you very much.
Thank you for those kind words and the help here tonight, Dan Cassett. Thanks for his time, as always. Thanks to in-studio producer Faith Hunt. As one final here tonight, don't have an exact score, but we can tell you that number 9, Bellevue in Class 2A beat number 6, Cascade, by 3 points tonight in Bellevue. Comets over the Cougars tonight. No other finals passed in yet, as more games coming up tonight. West Delaware and Beckman here with Bill Logan from KMCH Sports, and we'll keep an eye on that boys game. We'll pass along those score updates as West Delaware is in Dyersville taking on the Beckman boys. The final again tonight, Springville 58, Maquoketa Valley 40 in the girls game. So long, everybody. Have yourself a good and safe rest of your Tuesday night.